everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little play or the little puppet show with the Hungry Caterpillar. One of our favorite books. Lots of things to learn there. And maybe you're thinking about all those things that caterpillar ate. Are those some of the things that you might eat? We understand why he had an upset tummy on Saturday night after eating all the extra stuff, but some of the other foods he ate are definitely good. So we're going to do a little activity with this little puppet show. We are going to make a dip in a little caterpillar that we can eat. So I have my plate here. Let me put my gloves on. And we're going to make a little caterpillar from some of the healthy things we found in the garden outside. I actually took a little trip out to the garden and I found some great things to make a cute little caterpillar. So we found a beautiful tomato, so we're going to use that. And we found some lovely celery, lots of celery. Remember when the caterpillar ate some leaves? I bet maybe it was celery leaves, so let's use some of that. Okay. And from home, I brought a few other things. I brought some cucumbers. We don't have cucumbers in the garden, but that's okay. So with the little items we have here, let's go ahead and make a caterpillar. So this is something you can do at home too. So we're going to use some sliced cucumbers, and I kind of did a little stripe on them to make them look more interesting, but you don't have to. So let's make the caterpillar's body. Here we go. I'm going to make a little shorter caterpillar because my plate's kind of small, but you can make him long or you can make him a little tighter if you want, however you want. There's so many different ways to do this. There's his tail, and here's his head. So doesn't that look like a little caterpillar? Yes. And here's that leaf he's eating. Now let's give him some antennae, how do you say that? And this is something I also found in the garden, some delicious chives. So those are his antennas. There's one. And here is another. Yay! There he goes. We'll break that like this. Actually, we can just fold this one. That looks more like his antenna. Yay! So there you have it, a little caterpillar from the Hungry Caterpillar book. And he's eating that leaf that he ate at the very end that made him feel so much better. Okay, we all love fresh raw vegetables, but we also love a little dip, also to dip our little vegetables in. So I'm going to make a healthy dip. This is kind of a ranch dressing. I brought this from home. I used some plain yogurt, and I already put a little salt and pepper from my house in it. But I'm going to kind of review what else you can add to it to make it taste like ranch, but make it healthy, because really the base is just your non-fat Greek yogurt I use, but you can use plain yogurt. So you want to add some lemon. So a little squeeze of lemon juice to make it a little tangy. So I'm going to squeeze some lemon. And I always like to smell my herbs and my vegetables before I put them in there, especially something aromatic like a lemon. Oh, this lemon smells good. Okay, so we're going to put some lemon in here, a little squeeze. Got a seed in there, but we can always... So we put some lemon juice in there. So now let's add some spices. So I kind of fished out what I had in my pantry. And onion powder, garlic powder, dill is a really good ingredient to add into your ranch dressing. And also some paprika. These are just some of the herbs, some of the spices that you can add, but you can always add others as well. Oh, I also found some parsley in the garden. So we're going to even add some fresh herbs to our ranch dressing. So we're going to add some dill and some parsley. Parsley and some chives. And chives kind of have an oniony kind of a taste, so you can kind of smell them. They smell oniony. Parsley doesn't have a lot of scent, but those are always good to smell as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and I've got gloves on, so I'm just going to, you want to maybe chop these up a little bit, but you can break it up and just drop it in here. See how beautiful that looks? Oh my goodness. It's going to taste even better. So we're going to break up this little parsley and just put it in there. You can chop it fine if you want to. I just personally like to bite into some little pieces of fresh herbs. So there we go. Put some parsley in there, whatever you want. Put that over here. Of course, you want to put some fresh chives also. I'm going to just break some off and put it in, but you can chop it if you wish. Just just interest in saving time. I should have pre-chopped this, I guess. I guess I do have a little knife. Let me chop it. So chop little pieces. Okay, there we go. Put some chives in there. It's good to break into little pieces. Okay, that's all good. Oh, it's looking beautiful already. Okay. All right, so we'll put some more later. Okay, then you're gonna add some more herbs. Here we have some dill weed, and it's interesting. So like a little sniff, it smells sort of like pickles. Okay, so I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit in there. Maybe you would put maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon, depending on how much you're making. I'm making a smaller amount, so I'm just putting a little bit of a sprinkle. Garlic powder. Garlic makes everything taste better. We can always smell garlic, so a little bit of garlic powder. If you want to use garlic salt, if that's all you have at home, that's fine. Just don't add any salt to your dip. And I'm going to add some onion powder. And that's strong smelling for sure. Put some in here, a little sprinkly in there. Okay. And a little paprika is going to give that a little subtle taste. And also a beautiful color. Now this doesn't have a sprinkle. This doesn't have a shaker top, so I'm just going to sprinkle a tiny bit in here, and that'll give it a good color. Okay, so there we have it. Now we can stir it around. Stir it up. Let's do that. And there we go. All right, so now you can use that dip. You can add, and you can, whatever seasonings you have in your pantry, if you have cominos, if you have whatever else you may have, some Mrs. Dash, whatever you might have, seasonal, it doesn't matter. Add whatever you have, and it's always going to make it taste good, okay? A little salt and pepper. So then you can use this as a dip. Again, whoops, there went some celery, some fresh celery. You can dip some cucumbers in there, and that's all tasty, whatever you want to do. So that is your dip. Thanks for joining us today.